Hi guys, Forgotten Wolf here, and this is a breakdown slash reaction to the Eagles 2025 season so far. Before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's begin. So I'll start off with week one where, sorry I had to swallow, the Eagles beat the Cowboys 24-20, and overall it was a very solid defensive performance, but the second half was kind of dog shit from both sides. Hurts played well in that game. He had a lot of completions. Although rushing yards, Saquon Barkley, I'm concerned about there, and the defense locked in. They were very good. Week two we had against the Chiefs. That was a huge victory for us. I know the Chiefs are not good this season, but the Chiefs are still a very threatening opponent. I think this was a very solid win. Hurts played once again very solid, rarely turning the ball over or throwing an incompletion, and Saquon Barkley had a huge day. The defense once again locking in. Moving on to week number 3 now, it was against the Rams, where this is the game where I started to figure Kevin Patullo is not a good offensive coordinator. To be honest, I turned the game over at halftime because we were being blown out, but afterwards in the second half we started giving the ball to AJ Brown, and it turned out to be a great move. We were performing much better, and our defense was a lot better, and I'll never forget that Jordan Davis walk-off touchdown. That was absolutely incredible. That I couldn't believe that. Me and my family were absolutely screaming. Now week number 4 against the Bucks. Very solid performance. Once again, Hurts. He had a bit more incompletions this time, but overall, this is a very defensive game. But it should have not defensive game, but it was a solid team performance. But this game should not have been as close as it is. At halftime, we were up 24-6. That should not have been as close as it is. Our offense gave up in the second half. That it should not have been anywhere near as close as it ended up being. And also 2 receptions for AJ Brown. Really, man. And then now moving on to week number 5, we played the Denver Broncos, and this is where we got exposed. And we're not exposed. Yeah, we choked again. We gave up 18 points in the second half. Not even the second half. We gave up 18 points in the last quarter. What the hell? How does that even happen? Bo Nix was playing like hot ass for a majority of the game, and yeah, the offense. How the hell does the offense not score in the last quarter? And how does the defense give up everything in the last quarter? That's a very puzzling loss. I don't know what to say about that one. And against the Giants, we deserved to lose. The defense and the offense did not show up. We completely and utterly deserved to lose that game. And I wish Kevin Patullo had gotten fired after that game, but oh well. And then in week number 7, we had a very solid game. Week 7 or 8, against the Vikings. We had a very solid game. We scored a touchdown every single quarter. Not a lot of turnovers, but that's not the main. But we rarely turn the ball over. Once again, Devontae Smith having a very good season, and not much more to say other than Saquon Barkley didn't perform that great. But this defense, having Carson Wentz there 2 interceptions was huge. That was very crucial. And then week number 8, I think it is, we got a revenge against the Giants. The Eagles played a lot better. We finally had a fully complete game. Hurts rarely throwing any incompletions. He was damn near perfect today. 4 touchdowns, and Jackson Dart did not do a ton. And the rushing game was great. The passing game was good. This was a game we sorely needed to get right, and we did. The defense played a complete game against the Giants. Our offense played really well, but AJ Brown once again not getting the ball a ton. I'm very concerned about that one. And now move on against the Packers. Week 10. It was a defensive game. Both offenses played crappy, and then last night, against the Lions, Jalen Hurts and Jared Goff were fucking ass. There's no other way to say it. Like all their positions and on the Lions and Eagles played great, except for the quarterbacks. They were dog shit. There's no other way of saying it. The Eagles and Lions quarterbacks, Goff and Hurts, played absolutely terrible. It is shocking. And as for the standings so far, the Eagles currently are leading the NFC with a 99% chance of making the playoffs. We're gonna win the division. The Commanders have lost. They're 3-8. They lost Jaden Daniels. The Cowboys are 3-5-1. They're probably gonna be eliminated. And the Giants are the worst ranked team in the NFC right now. And yeah, that's good for us. I believe our remaining games are we play the Cowboys, so we need to win that. And then we play the Bears and Chargers. No Lane Johnson for that is going to be critical. We really need to win those games. And then we get the Raiders and Commanders, and then we get the Bills and then Commanders again. We have 3 huge games coming up: the Bears, Chargers, and Bills. Those are 3 very good teams, so we're going to need to win against the Cowboys. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised if we clinch our division against the Cowboys. Then we play the Bears and Chargers. Those are 2 critical games. Lane Johnson out for 46 weeks. He'll be out. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out for the rest of the season if they don't play him against the Commanders. Yeah, he's probably going to be out for the rest of the season. He'll be back for the postseason, luckily. So that is really, really, really good. And looking at the stats here, Kevin Patullo needs to go. He has been terrible as our offensive coordinator. He has been utter ass. There's no way of saying it. Saquon Barkley, his yards per attempt, I feel like has gone down. His yards per game has gone down. He's been a lot worse this season. He'll probably get to 1,000 yards, but still, he has been a lot worse. And then yards wise for receiving, Devontae Smith is having a very, very good season. He's having a solid season overall. His yards per reception are the second highest of his career. His yards per game are the highest it's ever been. And I wouldn't be surprised if Devontae Smith is for sure gonna hit 1,000 yards. Who knows if the Eagles figure out their stuff, maybe he'll hit 1,200 yards. But sorry, I'm kind of sick. But Devontae Smith has been playing well. Dallas Goedert, he's missed a game, but he's been okay. He's been okay this season. But AJ Brown, we need to give him the ball. I don't know why Kevin Patullo hates this man, but we need to give him the ball. And we also need to find a third receiver because Jahan Dotson just ain't doing it. He's a solid backup, but he's not. I feel like we get a better third receiver over him. And but as for the running backs, I have liked what I've seen out of Tank Bigsby since he joined the Eagles. Will Shipley has also been very decent. A.J. Dillon, I don't think he'll be around for next season. And now I'll move on to the defense. Sorry. Tackles. I'm trying to find it. Tackles combined. Zach Bond leads the team in tackles. That shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. He's been very good this season. Cooper DeJean, next up, that's very solid. And Jahad Campbell, he's been having a very solid season, a very solid rookie year. He's in contention for Rookie of the Year. I doubt he'll win Defensive Rookie of the Year, but he's been very good. Andrew Makuba, he's been someone that I've been very, very surprised at. I was happy we got a safety, but Andrew Makuba has been very solid this season. Interception-wise, Andrew Makuba leads the team in interceptions. Quinyon Mitchell has failed to record an interception, but he's still been very, very good. Andrew Makuba, he's been having a very solid season. Forced fumbles, it's been a bunch of guys, but mainly sacks on the team. We need to get more sacks on the quarterback. Jalen Carter's only gotten 1. He's been very good, though. Jalen Phillips, I think if he can start racking up sacks, he'll be very good. Yeah. Moro Ujomo currently leads the team with sacks with 4, I believe. If that is correct. Moro Ujomo, he's been having a solid. He's been having a lot better. He's been having a solid season. He's gotten 4 sacks this season. He is Moro Ujomo. He's been someone who I've been impressed with this season. Others, I mean, overall, I mean, we've been playing very solid football. I don't know what to. I don't really know else what to say. I mean, our Jalix Hunt, he's been someone who's been having a good season. Jordan Davis has been having a good season. Nolan Smith gets a pass because he's been injured, but the Eagles, we need to get a better off. We need to get a new offensive coordinator in the offseason, but overall, this team has been very solid, and given the way the NFC looks, I think if we can just get past the Rams and Bucks, I think we have a very solid chance at winning this game. And in case you're wondering how many home games we have left in the season, we have the Bears, Raiders, and the Commanders. That is our only 3 home games left in the season. The Cowboys, Chargers, Commanders, and Bills are all going to be away. So, yeah, the Eagles, in summary, the Eagles have been very solid this season. The defense has been one of the best, but our offense needs to get better. But that's going to be it from me. Let me know what type of video you want to see next in the comments. Let me know if you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want more like this, at 750 likes, I'll do a video on how Mercedes formed an F1 empire, and at 75k views, I'll do a video on the life of Jaime Lannister. But until next time, bye!